Did you see the 5 Tampa Bay area restaurants that are on this open table list of the, I guess, favorite or there's a list here. 5 restaurants locally. 5 restaurants in the Tampa Bay area are among the open table. You know, open table where you can make reservations. What are the big? You have Resi. What are the reservation websites where you go make your reservations? You got Resi, Open Table.
See, I have the Open Table app, and it's easy to use.
What about Yap Trap? Is that one? No, I don't think so. But there's another one. There are several of these reservation websites, right? And of course, Open Table is one of them. And they put out a list of the top 100 beloved restaurants in America for 2022. And on this list of 100, there are 5 of these restaurants here in the Tampa Bay area. Do you guys know what they are?
That's a really high percentage.
I mean, listen, there are some good restaurants on this list. There's no doubt about it. But there are also a lot that I would absolutely include on this list.
In the top 100 in the country?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, 5% of the top 100 restaurants is huge for one market to get.
All right, here's what we have. Let me just go through the list here.
How about Longhorns?
You know what? Michelle and I used to go to Longhorn, the old one that was like right down from the Space Odyssey spaceship strip club.
On Dale Mabry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember it was
Near
like
the stadium.
Remember it was attached to like some seedy motel? Remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Then
about?
it became a Bennigan's, I think, right?
No, I don't think so. But
it's like a place called Riveters now or something.
yeah, no, Longhorn. Remember they had I'm sure they still do, but Longhorn, I haven't been to Longhorn in a while because then they moved over to like near the mall, right off of Boy Scout and right.
There's one on Fowler, I know.
But no, they had a great salmon. They had like that marinated salmon. I'm sure they still do it over at Longhorn.
So
anyway,
you're saying it made the list?
no, who blurted out Longhorn?
That's
Froggy.
Yeah,
That's
Froggy's favorite
I
place.
just tried to make a little joke.
Longhorn's not on the list. But no, we had plenty of good meals at Longhorn. All right, so here's what's on the list. So Open Table, the reservation. What are you eating over there, Roxanne? You got your.
Well, we're talking about food. Why wouldn't I be eating?
Okay.
Okay, Pat George, I do want to say Pat George makes me food every day.
And he doesn't wash his hands when he goes to the bathroom.
He's the only
Never.
person that thinks, what does Roxanne need in my life? For real. Okay.
Oh, my God. Scott Peterson's eating better in prison right now than what Pat serves you.
All right, here's the list. Open Table, 5 restaurants from the Tampa Bay area are on the 100 most beloved restaurants in America 2022 list. First one on the list is Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant.
Really?
Okay, they've got a couple good dishes on their menu.
I've never been there.
All right.
I have never been to Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant.
They have some gnocchi. I know you don't like how I say it. So go ahead and say it.
It's gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
I call it yucky.
They're however you want to say it, gnocchi.
I had some gnocchi last night. I had a little business dinner that I had to go to with Michelle. I had a business dinner last night, and we went to Olivia in South Tampa on Swan and Henderson, and I got the halibut, which is amazing. It's got some gnocchi on the plate. So, yes,
Okay.
go ahead.
I was just going to say they have gnocchi carbonara. That's really good.
Okay.
And some of their appetizers are really good. Yeah, I'm a fan of that place.
When was the last time you were at Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant?
Well, honestly, the last time I was there, I haven't dined there in a while, but I've gotten takeout from there.
Okay. So they're on the list, and of course, they're on Boy Scout. They're not far. They're right across from International Plaza, right? What's the you got the Brazilian steakhouses in there?
Mm-hmm.
What's that called?
Brazilian Steakhouse Plaza across
No,
from the
you
internet.
know-
I know where it is.
you know
I
what I'm
don't know
talking about.
I don't know what it's called.
What is it? Wow, what is it?
Yeah. Why is my
I'm blinking
why
out
is my
too.
brain why is my brain slipping?
You might need an MRI.
Anyway, hey, do me a favor, Andrew.
I'm trying to
What's the
find it.
Brazilian steakhouse that's in there as well?
Texas to Brazil?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Why didn't you just say it?
Very nice, Andrew.
Did you say that on the air or in my ear?
On the air. He
Was
said
that on the?
we-
I can't
He
tell
said
when.
Texas de Brazil.
Okay, so Texas Day, Brazil. All right, next on the list, 5 Tampa Bay area restaurants among the most beloved on the Open Table national list. Ocean Prime is on the list.
Mm-hmm. You'll always get a good meal there.
Yep, 16 locations, Ocean Prime. I haven't been to Ocean Prime in a very, very long time.
I went with Paul Delgado, your BFF, not too long ago.
We were invited first. You were the fill-in.
Oh,
It's true.
Okay.
Let's be honest here.
Oh my God.
You want a name drop? You were sloppy seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's the truth.
All right.
When
so-
was that?
Guess
that was,
what? I just saw Paul the other day. I'm getting together with him again.
All right, good. All right, so
Just
uh,
solo, like
now-
not like as a second
hold on.
choice.
So
Just you and him?
Wait a minute.
No,
just you
Marianne
you
and
and Paul.
Paul.
You and Paul
Whoa.
Delgado.
I ran into Paul at what is that place? Now I can't think of the restaurant that your friend you love it, MJ. This is your Ford's Garage. Thank you.
No, Froggy and I are having dinner with the traffic reporter from WTOG.
All right. So no, but the truth is that Paul invited me and Michelle.
You don't know.
Paul invited us to Ocean Prime back, like 3-4 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a prior engagement. I think we were going to be out of town. We couldn't make it. And then Roxanne was the sub for us.
It's not like that because they
It
went
wa-
with
It was,
they
though.
went with Ricky.
It's exactly
And-
like that.
It
Chris
was.
and his wife,
If we
Chrissy.
went,
Doesn't
you
matter.
weren't going to
No,
be there.
no,
Boy.
it just. I was trying to get together with the other couple that
You
was
guys
there.
are some name droppers, bro.
Oh, I don't know anybody.
So, hold on, I'll tell you right now. Ocean Prime should not be on this list
Why not?
because it's a chain.
Well, it's very loud too.
Okay, well,
But so's Cooper's Hawk.
any chain.
Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant.
How many locations? Like,
They have numerous locations. I don't know the exact number, but they have numerous across the country. So they're on the list.
places like that. Ruth's Chris should not be on the list.
All right,
They're in
well,
every big city.
I agree with Fester.
Ocean Prime is on the list. Next, Eulalie, which
that should be on the
That's
list.
good.
that's a local only restaurant.
Local
That's
flair.
Same owners as the
Goody Goodies.
Goody Goody, and then Columbia.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Columbia, and that's the
Gansmart family.
Yeah, that's the Gansmart
Yes,
family.
the Gansmart.
So Eulalie, and folks, revelation.
Don't say it.
I have never been to
What's wrong with you?
Eulalie.
You gotta go.
I have.
He only goes to Burns.
No,
That's it.
that is not true.
That's it.
I've only been-
That is not true.
You've been-
Five
Burns or
times the
bust?
last month.
Listen, I have. That's not true at all.
All right.
I go to plenty of places, but there's just so many places now. But I've never been to Eulalie.
It's great. It's a great atmosphere and experience. You will like it. The food is different stuff.
And then rounding out the list here, again, this is the Open Table list. These are 5 Tampa Bay area restaurants that made the Open Table Top 100 beloved eateries in America. Next is the Dry Dock Waterfront Grill, and that's on Longboat Key. That's down in Sarasota, and I have never been there either.
Never even heard of
And
that one.
then finally, Connor's Steak and Seafood, also in Sarasota. How is Burns not on this list? How is On Swan not on this list?
Because they're too busy jamming franchises in there, like Ocean Prime and
Cooper's
Hawk.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go.
How's Texas Roadhouse not on this list? I mean, 2 of these locations shouldn't be here, and there's other great restaurants to replace it with.
Listen, the restaurant scene in the Tampa Bay area, like Rooster and Till, I haven't been there yet either.
I've actually been to that place. It's good.
I've heard great things about Rooster and Till.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
good.
I love Massimo's. Listen, Donatello, Cafe Paradiso. You got our buddy Pasquale over on West Shore.
Have you tried Chili's? That place is pretty good.
listen, Chili's just knocks it out of the park.
And
and we haven't even really gone like in the whole, Asian restaurant route because Thai Prime is really good
Hey,
in
listen,
that same area. Have you eaten there?
I was at Yoko's the other night. Yoko's,
Mm-hmm.
and they had some unbelievable toro, and I love fatty tuna toro.
Bull?
But listen, the thing is, you have the restaurant scene is exploding in the Tampa Bay area. The population in this town is expanding, and we are really, for instance, there's going to be an omakase place, which is the Chef's Choice omakase. Some disciple from Masa, the crazy sushi expensive place in New York City, in Manhattan. Some Masa disciple, they're opening up an omakase counter.
A disciple?
Right down from Roca.
You mean in by Eulalie?
Yeah, so Eulalie's over there. So,
Yes.
all right. So,
I love that place. I always forget about that place.
Like another top notch. Have you been to Roca? Roca's great.
It really is.
Have you had Publix's $5 Wednesday sushi? That's great.
Dipped in Cheeto dust.
That's fantastic. They don't have that there.
They don't have
that there. Although they should. Lakeland, if you're listening.
No, but the whole restaurants. Hey, Chris Pont, remember Cafe Pont? Chris Pont has opened up Pont's Modern American. And, that place, it just takes it to a new level. The Tampa Bay restaurant. And listen, I'm leaving so many off the list. There are so many great places to go to. What are you guys doing?
I don't know what's going on.
I moved the garbage can, and Roxanne, in an act of...
Can you guys disrupt the show? It's not funny. You guys are disruptive.
Keep talking about restaurants.
What is going on?
I mean, you're climbing in his lap. What are you doing?
I moved the garbage can where it was in a community position. Now it's kind of on my side, and she's literally climbing on my lap and putting her elbow in my head to get to her garbage can.
What are you?
Because that's rude. You moved it. It doesn't belong there.
It's not rude. It's
Ruda.
It's Ruda.
Take it back.
His name was Rudy
Yeah.
Rudiger.